Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
People, welcome back to Global Happenings today. We are so excited to have you again. The reason why Peter Obi lost out in the just concluded presidential election is coming to light as the presidency himself is the one speaking out to Nigerians what would have happened in the event of Peter Obi or Atiku Abubakar winning the presidency. And also in a related development, Wike all of a sudden have gotten such a robust relationship with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We heard the commendation Bola Ahmed Tinubu gave to him 2 days ago when he was in Port Harcourt to commission some projects. But right now, a Nigerian political prophet, I call him like that, have spoken what will happen in the nearest future between Wike and Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC. We're going to be seeing all of this in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, the president has disclosed that most leaders of All Progressive Congress, APC, would have been compulsorily retired from politics if the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, or his Labour Party, LP counterpart, Peter Obi, had won the last elections. President Muhammadu Buhari spokesperson Garba Shehu disclosed deals while noting that President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu's victory has established the dominance of the APC. He spoke while receiving the Arewa Young Lawyers Forum (AYLF) and was contained in a statement by Deputy Director of Information State House Patience Tilly Giado. According to Shehu, he said, in the hands of the opposition, many of the laudable programs of Buhari administration would have been sabotaged or unimplemented. An important and overlooked aspect of the Tinubu-Shettima victory is that it ensures not only an orderly transfer of power from the outgoing administration to the incoming one, but also the safety of policy program of the outgoing government. Also, in a related development, the the leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church Primate, Elijah Ayodele, on Friday revealed that the relationship between the All Progressive Congress APC and Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State would not last. Primate Ayodele said the cabal in the incoming government of APC would fight Wike. In a statement by his media aide, Oluwatosin Osho, Ayodele explained that the governor would be made to pay dearly for some of his actions in recent time. The man of God made it known that after the inauguration of the incoming administration of President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu on May 29, several things will change, adding that those who expect to have the lion's share may end up not getting anything because appointment will break the ruling party. According to Ayodele, he said Wike's relationship with APC will not last. Kabal will fight him mercilessly and he will be made to pay dearly, but he will not understand now. APC will teach him a big lesson, including other PDP defectors. After May 29, many things will change and several things will turn around. Those who expect the lion's share may not get anything. Appointment will break APC after the inauguration. This is coming from Tinubu. This is coming after Tinubu's visited Rivers State to commission some project by the Wike-led administration. This is quite interesting. But first of all, let's look at the case of Peter Obi not winning the presidential election, which is still fighting in court, and everyone is hopeful that he's going to get back his mandate. Now, the trend of events in the country and what we have seen thus far. Politics in Nigeria is not just a way of leading or ruling the people. Politics in Nigeria basically has been turned to war, and it's a way of securing a prosperous future for yourself. That has been established. No one can speak against that. It has already been established. And be that as it may, every time the opportunity comes for a change of power, or let's go into the polls to elect the person who is going to run the face of Nigeria, the politicians look at it from that perspective. And some of them already know that age-wise they have gone. This is, the next 8 years. You can imagine what will happen the next 8 years. Most of them will be hitting 70. Most of them will be hitting 80. Most of themselves will be hitting 90. So some of them also will be graduating into a place where their own relevance will be nothing to write home about. And I think that is one of the reasons why Nigerians, youth especially, we need to see beyond just election. We are trying to elect people. We should see it more as a time to snatch from those who have dealt with us for so long. It is a time to snatch power from them and put it in the hands of those who would treat us as though they are our employees and we are their employers. And that's exactly what Gabashehu had to tell the young lawyers of Arewa who visited him. We need to have that understanding. Immediately that understanding is established, every youth will go into politics with a mindset of getting back power from these guys, because the truth is, just like El-Rufai, the Kaduna State governor, once said, he said power can never go to the youth except they do it with force. That's the only one time power will go to them. These guys have the antics and the way of remote controlling our minds. We must not allow that to keep happening. If we have failed this time around, more strategic young men should come up and outline how this can be recovered by the time we hit 2027. All right, let's go to the other news, which has to do with Wike's sudden romance with Bola Tinubu. Apart from Bola Tinubu, sudden romance with APC. I know I've always been saying it that Premier Ayodele, for me, is a political prophet. And most of the times, some of the things he said, he doesn't. It's not a prediction or it's not a prophecy. It's just an outcome of his personal analysis. That's how I see him. He may be a prophet of God, but I must say the man is good in analysis. Because if you tell me that he is such a top-notch prophet who prophesies very well, he would have seen when that they would have told Nigerians that someday from now Wike is going to align with APC. But nobody saw that coming and all of that. But that's not what our interest is. Looking at his prediction or what he has said, I think that there's a lot of truth surrounding it. Don't forget that this man called Wike oftentimes comes up and make very strong statement that is indicting, statement that will go against him in the nearest future. And with all amount of certainty, I know that APC will not fold their hands, especially those who have their roots in Rivers State, to watch him invade Tinubu's political circle, Tinubu's administration, and get a hold of something reasonable and start and overtake all of them who had been there before him. Most of them will not allow it. I know that it's going to be a season of real fighting where certain people, their wings will be broken. I mean, when I say broken, their wings will be broken a great deal, all in the move to see how they can reward him for the things that he has done against them so many times. Don't forget that when he was on board, they were crazy things this guy had done, things that were, for me, so terrible that one should have had consideration before doing it. But he went ahead and he did it. IPOP Day is also thinking about him. Other people whom he has dealt with one way or the other politically, most of them will not sit back to watch him, invade APC and it's been enthroned in their very eyes. They won't allow that to happen. That's where we would like to leave it. What's your position?